In this video, we will look into the functioning of a floating action button in Android. If you want, you can drag and drop the floating action button from here. Floating action button. Height and width, wrap content. ID, let us say FAB. Top to top of parent. Bottom to bottom of parent. Left to left of parent. Right to right of parent. If you want to know more about how these constraints work, click the video in the I button. I will set both layout constraint horizontal bias and layout constraint vertical bias to 0.85. This is how the floating action button looks like. We will add an icon to it now. Right-click on Drawable, select Vector Asset. You can choose Image Asset as well. I will let the size remain 24 by 24. You can change the color and opacity of the vector if you want. I will choose this clip art. Click on Next and Finish. Source, baseline, add, comment, 24. In case your icon is not at center, you can set scale type to center. We can also change the color of the icon inside the floating action button using App Tint. Here, we will set some tint color. To change the background color of the floating action button, use Background Tint. We can also use elevation. The floating action button comes in two sizes, normal and mini. We can change it using fab size. You can see the difference when fab size is set to mini. Now, we will create reference for this floating action button inside main activity. Floating action button, fab. Fab equals, find view by ID, add.id.fab. We will set on-click listener to floating action button, and whenever we click on it, we will display a message using toast. Now, we will set a different color whenever we click the floating action button. This can be done using ripple color. I will set it to red. And also, I will set clickable to false. Even though we have set clickable to false, the button click will still function. This is because we have set an on-click listener to the floating action button. Now I will comment that listener. And now, the click is not working. If we want to set clickable to false, we need to set it after setting the on-click listener. So, I will use fab.setClickable, false. Now, we will set clickable to false before setting the on-click listener. There is another option, you can set enable to false. Fab.set enable false. This will completely disable the floating action button. You can see the button is not elevated and we cannot click it as well.